we're here, and it's time for some Imaginarium Theater. This is going to suck. And that's because in performance prep, we can take a look here. Yeah, I don't own all these characters. And everyone already knows how bad trial characters are. Yeah, look at these equipments. Yeah, it looks fine, right? Well, look at the weapon he holds. Yeah, and then we can look at Tartaglia. Yes, rust, right? But look at his stats. Yep. And then we can look at Risley. Like, he has this. I mean, cool, right? Solar Pill is fine too. And the artifacts are fine too. So, Risley is the only decent DPS in this team. The others just suck. So, that means we have to basically build a team around this. So, here is my characters right here. Let's just go to challenge and let's go over them. So, we have Xiangling, of course, Risley, Tartaglia, Lenny, we have to use trials for those. Rosaria, I have to use trial Dahlia because I don't have Dahlia fully built. As for alternate casts, we have Escoffier, Skirk, Seat Lolly, Ganyu, Emily, Mualani for vape teams because we do have some pyro options. Farina, Nuvolette, Yelan, Kokomi, Malvika, Arlenkino, Xingqiu, Bennett, Shenhua, Kanich, Deha, Yoimiya, Charlotte, and Toma. So those are our cast. So hopefully we can at least get a good win out of this one. Let's hope. Okay. Let's go for Mystery Cash. Let's see what we get here. One random invite. I guess we could take that, sure. Ganyu. Okay, we do have at least some characters that we can use there. Let's go for the, I think we should go for Melt first. Because, it is advantage towards the, boss that we're gonna be fighting. When future events are drawn, one of them is Random Companion. Yes, we will take that. That means we can get Random Companion every time. Which is great for us because we need as much companions as we can get. Let's take Farina. We'll do it again. Escoffier Toma, we will take Toma. And then we can just go for the robots. And let's hopefully beat this swiftly. So we're gonna be using Ganyu and we're gonna be using the trial characters as fodder for this run. So this means that we're gonna have to say goodbye to yeah, these two. Because these two kinda suck without them. Risley we can keep because Risley at least is decent. Compared to the others. Alrighty, let's just go. Luckily with Ganyu, she is a AoE DPS for the most part. So we can just use burst. And then we can just basically take care of these enemies pretty easily. Because Ganyu does a lot of damage. As you see here, more damage than the than your trial characters. And she's great crowd control. Alright, let's go Tartaglia. We can just pop E's here. And let's go again with Ganyu. Alright. Okay, this enemy's not giving me time to react. Oh, it's these snake things. No wonder why they're not giving me time to react. Alright. Let's do it again. Alright, so there's 35k, 35k. Too bad Ganyu doesn't have all her supports up. She would do more damage if she did. Alright. Let's go Ganyu again. Yeah, I think we have to optimally use Ganyu's damage output in a way where like we get advantageous damage output. So we're gonna be doing as the same team again. We just have to reposition her in like a good way. Alright. Let's go Lenny. It doesn't help that the game is pretty laggy right now. I think it's because it is summer. So it's gonna be hot as crap. So yeah, of course it's gonna be the fans are gonna be working overtime. Alright, that's a good, that was a good, crowd control. That was really, really good. Alright. Let's go shield. Let's go Ganyu. That should get everyone in. Alright, nice. That means we can just aim at the ground now. And get the majority of the, enemies. Alright. Let's go Tartaglia. Let's do the burst. Alright, let's go Dahlia again. And let's go Ganyu. That should freeze both of them. And then now we can take care of the last enemy here. Nice! Okay. Ganyu proving once again she is the GOAT. Even with like her least optimal team. Alright. Let's go with the free mystery cache. We'll take the 2 rerolls. It's just free rerolls, so we will take those. Let's go for random companion. Let's hopefully get another DPS in here. Because we cannot use Ganyu a lot. Oh yeah, no. We are mega screwed if we don't get at least 1 pyro. Oh, yep, there he is. Okay, we are not screwed. This run is doable. This is a doable run. Okay. We're gonna be taking the Fatui members as our enemies, because we could just use Arlenkino for something else. Or we could use Arlenkino to deal with them, and then we could just use her for the robot boss, because these characters just suck. So let's just get rid of these trial characters for now. We can save Risley for later. Alright. Let's go Linny, let's go Tartaglia, and then Arlenkino's gonna be putting up all the work here, like she usually does. Yeah, as you see there, look at this. Look how easy it is if you do have the characters. And then if you use the trial characters, you just suck. Alright. Let's go Dahlia, Linny. Okay, we don't have her thing up, so I guess we can just refresh Arlenkino's Night Soul. Or not Night Soul, I mean Arlenkino's passive. Alright, Electro Sinsen Mages should be down here. Okay, nice. Alright, let's go Dahlia. Tartaglia. He is just a burst spammer now on my team, because his stats are really bad. So I can't make him a main DPS, unfortunately. Alright, there we go. Let's just go again. Alright. Arlenkino doesn't want to focus on the Electro Sinsen Mage for some reason. But yeah, there we go. We got that done. Let's go next performance. Yelan or Xianhua. We will take the Yelan. We're gonna be taking a lot of random companions because we just still have a ton of trial characters, so we have to use Mualani. We will take Mualani. And let's do the boss right here. So this is gonna be the last time we ever see Arlenkino, which does suck. But we have to get through these we do have to get through these first 2 acts, because those were brutal. I guess we could do like a full pyro team. Now let's go Yelan. We can waste the Yelan here. Or we could just go Rosaria. Yeah, Arlenkino, Rosaria. Or no, let's go Arlenkino, Yelan, Xiangling, and Toma. Or I get, but that would be a waste of 2 pyro characters. Let's do Toma, Rosaria. I think that should work. We can save the Xiangling, because Xiangling is just really good. Alright, let's get everything up right here. Toma, we can go into Arlenkino, and she's gonna be doing all the majority of the damage right here. Yeah, look at this damage, so good. Arlenkino is just so busted. And we still have 40 seconds to spare too. Let's go into Yelan. Let's go into Toma. Burst, burst. I think no, Yelan doesn't have a burst yet, so I guess we could just use Arlenkino burst and then refresh her passive. 20 seconds left. I think we should do it as long as the others will do their work right here. Alright. Let's go into Toma, and then we can go into Arlecchino. I think this should be... Okay, never mind. I don't think we're... Are we gonna make it? Did we make it? Did we get the star clear? Yes, we did! Okay, we barely made it. Alright, let's go. We will take that. We are getting pretty bad characters. I guess we can go see Lolly. Yeah, we're getting pretty bad characters for this. Because we're not getting our DPSs. Nouvelette.
We could take a walk by a riverbank or somewhere.
We can take a buff. Let's take the Vaporize buff. Okay, for bosses, we need to get one of the robot ones. Or one of these. I think one of these should be fine. Yeah, we'll take these ones. As long as we normal attack the enemies, I think we should be a-okay. I'm gonna be using Ganyu for this because I think bows should have an advantage. Let's go Ganyu, Risley, and then the other two don't really matter, so I guess we could just take Rosaria, Toma. I think that should work. Actually no, we don't have a lot of pyro characters on the team. Let's go with Kokomi. Alrighty, so there's only one enemy we have to worry about. So that means we just have to use Freeze Team and then hopefully just freeze him in place. And then yeah, we can basically just waste as much time as we can because he's just going to be focused on us now. Alright, yeah, so this is the strat. We just have to freeze him. Luckily we got so much characters that do cryo damage. So I think it should be fine. And we do have the taunt thing. Yeah, we got the Ganyu taunt. So he could just keep on attacking the Lotus Flower all the time. And we just have to waste basically 2 minutes of his time. And this is just basically a free this is a free star clear for us. Alright, Risley. We can go into Rosaria. Yeah, and then we can just keep freezing him here. Let's put the Lotus Flower again so that he's able to target that. Alright, Kokomi. Kokomi's got to do all the work here. Because she's the only Hydro character here to freeze the team. Alright. Let's go again. We just keep looping this until we basically win the game. It does suck that we do have to resort to tactics like this. But then again, this is Imaginarium Theater. And Imaginarium Theater is definitely 100% unfair. So yeah, I don't feel bad about this. Alright. Especially since Imaginarium Theater forces you to use like crappy trial characters. So yeah, I don't feel bad one bit doing this. Alright. I think this should be good. We should be able to defeat him soon. Hopefully. Alright, there we go. Okay, now we just have to focus on this guy. Oh, never mind, we are done. Okay, sure, I will take it. Yoimiya, yes! We have another disposable DPS in our back pockets. Let's go. Let's go into Random Companion. We're just gonna be taking everyone at this point. Deha.
Got a job for me?
Alrighty, Wolfhounds. So we got a bunch of enemies that we can do. Wolfhounds, we got Samurai. We're gonna be doing the Samurai. This means that we can use I think we can use Yelan. Because Yoimiya just synergizes well with Yelan. And then I don't think we should sacrifice our Kokomi yet. Because Kokomi is our healer. So I guess this should do. Yeah, this should do. If not, then we could just replace Risley with something else. Alright, so we gotta defeat 18 enemies. I don't think it's gonna be a problem, especially with Vape Yoimiya, because look at this. Look at the damage. Especially, we also have Dehut here too for crowd control purposes. Alright. Let's go here. Let's go Yelan. We can go Kokomi again. Actually, wait. We could... Let's restart performance. Because I think we could just use Nouvelette here, and then we should be good to go. Yeah, let's just use Nouvelette. Might as well just clear this wave for free. Instead of just worrying about it. So yeah, let's just go Deha and then... Toma? Yeah, let's do that. Alright, let's put this down. We have the shield up. We have a secondary DPS on our team too, and then we just do the Nouvelette laser beam, and then just hopefully clear this in like a few seconds. Yeah, Nouvelette is just so broken. Look at this. Free damage, free crowd control. Don't really need to do anything here. And he just melts the enemies down. It's perfect. Alright, let's go Risley. Let's just finish him off with that. Yeah. Alrighty. We have a minute left. I don't think we're gonna be struggling that much. Especially because Nouvelette is just really broken. I mean, look at this damage. Alright. We have a minute left. Alright. Let's go Nouvelette again. You aren't getting his ult though, which does suck. It does hinder us a bit. Alright. Alright, let's go Nouvelette. The only problem is these enemies move around a lot, so we don't really get a chance to like attack them really much, which does suck. Alright, let's go charge again. Alright, let's do it again right here. That should be able to do it. We need 2 more enemies down. Alright. We're not getting his E fast enough. Oh yeah, no. That was really bad. I think it's mostly because, the enemies kept on attacking and the game is lagging like crazy because of how hot it is. So yeah, this is just really bad. The game is actually working against me right now. Because look at how terrible this lag is, especially since, like how hot my PC is right now. Yeah, because I can barely turn. As you see there, if I turn with Nouvelette, I can barely turn with them. Which is not supposed to happen. Because, I'm able to, I should be able to free 180 fleck these, like charge attacks. Well, I guess we work with it. This will be the first in history where I win with lag on my side. It's like Smash Bros, you know? You gotta win with all the lag. Yeah, it's not registering my charge attack input, which is also another downside to this. Your inputs just don't register, so this means that all your movements are just really sluggish. Alright. I don't even know what's happening on screen right now because the game just lagged for a second. But I think we are doing good. We just have to defeat more enemies here. We gotta get Nouvelette's thing up. I think we should get his burst soon. We just gotta keep huddling the enemies together, and then hopefully they get caught in the crossfire of his ult. Yeah, look at this. It's so bad. The lag is just so bad right now. Alright. Let's go Risley. This should be able to do it, I think. As long as the enemies don't move. Yeah, there we go. Okay, that was really bad. The lag especially, it was really, really bad. Alright, Emily. This means we need Kanich on the next one. Let's hopefully get Kanich. We are wiring down to our main options for like supports. We don't have any companions. Crowd characters have an advantage. We don't really have a lot of crowd characters. I think I skipped on the Skirk. Which does suck. I think we do need Skirk here. Crowd characters. We don't have any. We're just gonna have to rely on Nuvolet Lolly. I think that's gonna be our only ticket out of this. Let's just do this team. That should be like a semi-freeze team. Alrighty. Sucks that we have to use one of our DPSs, but it's fine. Okay. Let's do charge attack. This should be doable as long as nothing bad happens. Alright. We just need Lolly again. Alright. Farina, and then I think we should get our buff soon. Yeah, there it is. Let's do this. We aren't getting a lot of cryo reactions. Yeah, I think we do have to rewind performance right here. Yeah, we have to rewind because I think we just need cryo characters on our team. So we need at least one cryo DPS. So Skirk. We have to basically get Skirk. Alrighty. Oh yeah, we rewind back to the defense thing. Okay, so let's just do Mystery Cache. Yeah, we'll take this one. It means that we're able to get one more character on our team. I guess we do just have to prep for, we do have to prep for, a bunch of things. I guess we could take a Scoffier for now. Yeah, let's just do that. And I don't think we could take any more, so yeah, let's just refresh. Let's do the same thing as before. We can just use crowd characters to crowd control the pyro enemy. Yeah, okay. So we're gonna be taking these. So Rosaria, we need a Hydro character on the team, so Kokomi, and then the throwaway character. The throwaway character is going to have to be Mualani. She isn't really doing that much for the team. So yeah, let's just take the Mualani. So far in this game, she isn't really doing that much to support the team. So yeah, we're gonna have to sadly take out Mualani off the team. Alrighty. The only problem with this team is that, yeah, okay, so he is noticing us, so that means that we are good. He just has to like run towards us. Yep. And then all the way over here. Okay, good, we caught its attention. Alrighty, let's go Risley right here. Since the jellyfish is up, we are able to just normal attack it until it's dead. Alright, good. We just have to basically somehow waste 2 minutes of his time, which I think should be possible. Alright, now we just use Mualani since Rosaria's thing is up. So we basically have two ways to freeze him. So we just use Rosaria Mualani and then Kokomi Risley. Just in case Kokomi's thing isn't up. So there we go, we got Kokomi's jellyfish, so then we just do normal attacks. Yeah, this is the perma-freeze team, guys. Use it a lot, by the way. Especially on floors like these where the monolith is in danger. Alrighty. Let's go into Rosaria. Kokomi. Alright. We are getting destroyed here for some reason. Okay. Alright. I guess we can try to kill this thing. Sure. Let's do that. But as you see here, these guys are really tanky unless you have pyro characters, because pyro characters strip them from their shields. Which I do not have those. So we basically just have to use a freeze team just to deal with them. Alrighty. We should have like at least 30 seconds left on the clock. Alright. Alright, let's put up this here. Let's go into Rosaria. And Risley to finish it off. Yeah, but as you see here, this is the strat, guys. You freeze the enemy so that they don't attack the monolith. You have 100% monolith. The only problem is it's so slow. Because you have to basically get them away from the monolith. Xianhua or Emily, we will take Xianhua. Alrighty. So, we do have a couple of things here. So we can take buffs. Or, we could take the random companion with us. So I think we should take the random companion. Hopefully, this sucks. Do we have Emily on the team? We don't have Emily on the team. I guess we could just take Deha.
Time to get down to business.
And then we gotta pray. We gotta pray that one of these is a Skirk. It's not Skirk. That is really bad. Yeah, this is gonna really, really suck. I think we're gonna have to go Nouvellette here.
No, inviting me to join you.
Nouvellette with robots or Nouvellette with these. Let's do this. I think we should be fine here, hopefully. I wish we could have gotten Skirk. We even have his lineup ready. But I think we're gonna have to burn the Escoffier and Shenhua for Risley for the boss. I think that's the only way we could beat that thing. Nouvellette here is just gonna be here to just destroy the boss. So we're gonna be going to Ganyu. This will be the last time we'll ever see Ganyu here, which is a very unfortunate. And then we just go Toma. Alrighty. Let's go Ganyu. Let's go ENQ. Alright, at least the enemies are frozen, so this is just free damage for us. Alright, we gotta go Deha. Toma. And we should get his burst. Yeah, there we go. Ganyu. And everyone should focus on that. So that means it's just free crowd control for us. Alrighty. Oh, Nouvellette's beam didn't want to come out for some reason. Even though I like collected all of the orbs. That's weird. Alright. Yeah, we are going slower this time. That's because the enemies are way more spread out. So this means that getting everyone here is just really bad. Yeah, I think we're gonna have to restart performance. We're just getting really unlucky with enemies right now. Or like enemy positions. Yeah, this is gonna be one of the longest Imaginarium Theater videos that I have done. Just because of how unlucky we're getting. Let's go burst. Alright, let's do it again. Yeah, I see there, I mean, you saw how the we absorbed the orbs and it takes a long time for him to shoot it. It's just weird. Like how the game's lag works. There we go. Alright, let's go. Toma. Ganyu. And then let's go into Nouvellette. We're gonna go burst into skill, so we should be able to get at least all the orbs here. Let's go again. Alright, we can go again here. We're gonna be focusing on the archer right here because he is going to be targeting some of our characters from a distance, and we need to close the gap on him. Alright, there we go. Now we just do it again. Alright, 15. So we just have to defeat 3 more enemies. Should be a-okay. We can just use Ganyu for this now. Alright. Okay, never mind. They do not want this to be easy. Oh, Nuvolet does not want to charge attack? Okay, thanks game. Alright, there we go. Sucks. Okay, let's hopefully get Skirk here. No Skirk! Okay, we are mega screwed, guys. I think we are mega screwed. Okay, never mind. We are not screwed. We are not screwed. We have a chance. We have a chance to ascend through the axe. We have a chance. We actually have a chance. All right, we're gonna be using the Skirk team. So Escoffier or Skirk, Shenhua, Farina, Escoffier. That is the Skirk team. And we should basically just destroy the boss instantly because of how much damage Skirk is able to do. Let's go there. We should have full uptime on Skirk. But yeah, look at this. Look at the damage. Absolutely ridiculous damage. And we should be able to perma-freeze this guy because of how much freeze we're able to do. Alright. Let's freeze. Let's go into Escoffier. Let's go here. And then we can do this. "34 seconds left. I think we should be able to do this. Yeah, let's go Escoffier. Let's go Farina. Refresh the buffs. And we can go into Skirk. And then finish this guy off. Hopefully, at least. Yeah, there we go. Okay, yeah, we definitely needed a you definitely needed the Skirk team on this one because the enemies are just way too tanky there. Malvika, okay, we are set to go. We have a lot of characters for these enemies. So yeah, we should be good. Okay, let's go Bennett.
You want me on your team?
We do have 4 refreshes left, so let's just use them right here. Okay, I think we could use oh boy, this is gonna be very fun. Since the enemies are Hydro, since the enemies are Pyro, we could use our girl Mualani. Mualani hasn't been used that much, so this is gonna be really great. Mualani showcase. Mualani. We need a couple more Hydro characters, so we're gonna be using Xingqiu. And we do need some sort of vape. So I guess we can just do Xiangling Bennett? I think that should work. Yeah, let's just do this. This is the this is just a classic Mualani team. Alright. 1, 2, 3, and then she does like big damage. Yep. There we go. There's one of them down. Yeah, you see how good Mualani is on these teams? Alright, let's go Xiangling. Xingqiu should be able to get his burst back again. 1, 2. We should be able to attack him right there. Easy. 2. Alright. If we can't do this, then we can't just bring Nuvolette because we still have the Nuvolette in our back pocket. I just wanted to bring Mualani because why not? Alright, I think we... Alright, we have 40 seconds left. Maybe this is possible. Alright. 1, 2, 3. There we go. Alright, that's one of them. Yeah, I think we do have to bring, we have to bring Nouvellette, I think. Because these enemies just have so much pyro shield. We do have to, I think this, that means we do have to waste the Mualani then. Yeah, let's do this. Deha, I guess we could bring Deha. Yeah, let's do this. Let's go burst. Alright, now we just do E and Q and then just freaking just burst these down. Freaking burst these down. Break these shields instantly. There we go. Alright, let's go Deha. That should put some pyro application so we're able to get Vape Nouvellette right here. Alright, 55 seconds. Alright, we gotta do it again. If Nouvellette wants to charge attack, that is. Sometimes he doesn't want to for some reason. Luckily, this is the easy part now, so we just use Mualani Xingqiu. So let's go burst. Let's go into Deha. Let's go into Mualani. And then I think we should just normal attack these. Because these reactions should be... Okay, never mind. These reactions don't do anything, I guess. Really, really weird. I think maybe we should just bring crowd characters, honestly. Alright. I think that means we have to sacrifice the Kokomi. Yeah. Let's see what the... We could just see what the next act is after this one, and then that should determine what we should bring. The Kukasaur. So Hydro characters, okay. I don't know if we should just I think we should be able to... I think we should be fine for the most part. Yeah, I think we should be fine. Let's do this. I think that should work. Hopefully. If not, then we can just bring the Vape team. Yeah. I should quickly take care of them, yep. Alright. Oh yeah, this is going way quicker than I anticipated. This is really, really good. Alright. Now we just do Xingqiu, Kokomi, and then we just basically win the game. Because, we have 2 instances of Hydro, damage going on. So that means they should just burn through their shields extremely quickly here. Alright, this guy should be done, though. Yeah, there we go. Alright, now we go into Xingqiu. Let's get his burst up. Now we go into Kokomi, and then just do normal attacks again. There we go. Easy peasy. Sadly, we have to lose our Nouvellette, so that means we can't bring him at the Kukasaur fight, which does suck. But I think we should be fine here. Yeah, all there's left is just Pyro characters. Let's refresh. We gotta get some buffs in. So I think we should go for Vape. We could just bring Malvika for that. Vape and Melt. I think that should work. Yeah. Let's do, this. Yeah, and then I think we should be good for Kukasaur. For the big Kukasaur. Okay, we have to bring Malvika. Because if we don't, then we basically lose the game. So, yeah, we'll bring Malvika, Mualani, just in case the boss just dies. And we could just bring Bennett. And I think this should work. Because we do have double Pyro for this. Alright. We gotta get Malvika's Night Soul Burst really quickly. Okay, yeah. This guy loves to fly a lot. So that means we have to use Mualani. Luckily, we did bring Mualani for this fight. Yeah, but I think the Bullet would have been better for this, to be honest. Yeah, she's not aiming for these things, I don't think. Yeah. We're gonna have to restart performance. I don't know. I don't think we could rewind either. I don't think it lets us. Oh, we can! We can rewind! Okay, that's good. Yeah, we can just rewind and then we can save our Nouvelette. That's really good. Okay. This means that we have to, like, fight, like, normal enemies now. Should be fine. So let's go to the let's go with the mechs. Alright, we'll just use Malvika for the mechs. Risley. And then I think Deha. And then Xingqiu. I think that should work. I hope it works. Alright, let's just do this. Alrighty. Yeah, the Malvika crowd control is just so good. Her attack range is just way too long. And synergizable with Xingqiu since she does do normal attacks a lot. Alright. If Deha can get her, Alright, can get her skill up, we would be good. Oh yeah, that's a visual bug! I finally got the visual bug glitch on Malvika. It's when, she gets frozen. That happens, which is just really weird. It's just a really weird bug that the game has. Alright, let's go burst. Yeah, I think we're getting frozen too much, which does hurt our damage output, so I think we just have to keep restarting until we do this. Because it's definitely 100% possible that we're able to beat this. And we do have to save Skirk for the last phase, because Skirk is just really broken for that fight in general. I think we should have just brought, like, Sea Lolly or something instead of Risley, but I think we should be a-okay here. Alright, good. That's good. Alright, we're gonna need his burst again. Need his burst again right there. Kablamo. Alright, 15 seconds left. I think this should be doable. This should be 100% doable in 15 seconds. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Alrighty. We can go next. I guess we can take the, we should take the Charlotte. Actually, let's take the Kaniche. Alright, so we now have to basically rely on, Freeze team, so I think we should just take these buffs. Yeah, let's take all the buffs. Yeah, let's do this one. We have a free mystery cache. I guess we could take this. Let's see what it is. Yes, we could take this, sure. Farina! Okay, we have another instance of Farina usage. Pretty nice. We will take that. That means Farina doesn't die, and we can use Farina on Nouvelette, which is awesome. It's really, really, really good that we got Farina's thing restored. Alright. I think this should do it here, because we do have double freeze buff. Yeah, I think this should work. Alrighty. We're gonna be using Farina. See Lolly. Alrighty. So we just need to get a bunch of orbs ready so we're able to target this guy. Hopefully. Alright. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, look at how easy this is with Nouvelette. Let's get Farina up. We need her buff immediately. "38 seconds left. I think this should be... we should be good. Especially since the Kukasaur is grounded now, so he can't really do anything. Yeah, this should be 100% doable. Alright, let's go Farina. This should finish him off, I think. And we can do the Kokomi, main DPS Kokomi for like the last few bits. Yep. Alrighty, this should be smooth sailings from here because we basically have a Mavuika team ready to go for the last half. So I guess we could just pick yeah, we could just pick these. Let's see, let's go Frozen Evolution for the buff. And we have more refreshes, so I guess we could just do those. Maybe we could bring Emily along. You know what? Let's do it.
I'm quite flattered.
And we have refreshes to refresh what bosses we get. No, that's really bad. Are we really just getting Electro Sinsin mages? Is this what we're gonna be getting now? Okay, Frost Lalatrolls. Okay, we will take that. That one is... okay, we will take that one. That one is pretty good. We could just use Malvika. Alright, we're gonna be running Burning Team because we do have the pieces here. So let's do this. And then the last is Bennett. Alright. I can't believe we're actually gonna be running Burning Team on here. Alright, let's go Kaniche. Look how much damage he does. It's so good. A Burning Team is so good. Yep, there we go. There's one of them down. Now we do it again. We put up all our buffs. We take down the shield with Malvika. If she wants to target the right enemies, that is. Okay. We need Malvika. Alright, this should finish him off right there. Yep, there it is. Okay, so now we have one more to go. And it should be a piece of cake because it is literally the only boss left. let's go for one last reroll. Yep, there it is. We got the last buff for this. We'll do the cryo damage bonus because Skirk is going to be our main DPS here. Alrighty, let's see how badly she destroys this boss with level 4 buff, because I already know this is going to be in the bag. Alright, well, let's do it. Skirk, Farina, or actually, Shenhua, Farina, Escoffier. This is the best Skirk team in the game. Alright, we're gonna be putting up Farina buff first. Then we do this. Then we go Escoffier. And then we should be able to just normal attack it to death right here. Yeah, look at how much damage this does. It's so busted. Alright. We're gonna have to refresh all of our buffs. Shouldn't be a problem. Especially since we basically have 100% uptime on cryo damage with Shenhua and Escoffier's buffs up. Yeah. No surprises there. We win with the Skirk team. There we go, guys. Even though we did struggle a bit on this Imaginarium Theater, we still got it done. Which is, I guess I'll just take that, sure. Alright, there we go. Imaginarium Theater done. I can finally move on to Honkai Star Rail after this. So yeah, pretty cool. Alright. The best actor is Malvika. I mean, yes, of course, it's a Malvika. One of the best characters in the game. 504k. Pretty good. Most enemies defeated. Yeah, Undella is one of the best crowd controllers in the game, so we just took that. Kanich. Yeah, I can see why he took the most damage. He took like 2 Lolatrol hits, which does suck. 23 characters. We did have to go through like a pretty bad... Yep, Skirk team is the fastest completed team. Yep. Supporting cast is Escoffier. Yep, thank you, Jato, for the Escoffier. Goated Escoffier. And then nice to see here, we got the 10-star clear, I'm pretty sure. The Act 3 one was a close call, but we definitely did get that one. Pretty nice. And then the others are just bad, like the Tartaglia Linny one. We had to get rid of those as quickly as possible. So yeah, there we go. 10-star clear. That was really bad. I'm pretty sure the video is over an hour long too, which does suck. But yeah, there we go. Visionary mode is done. With a 10-star clear. Yep, there it is. Alrighty, let's just return to lobby. And let's just close off the video. So I hope you guys enjoyed that Imaginarium Theater video. Sorry that it is a bit longer. And that is because, well, we have to rely on more on RNG this time for this Imaginarium Theater run. It just sucks. Well, anyways, if you guys want to support the channel and you want to see more videos like this in the future, be sure to leave a like and subscribe. If you do support the channel, it really does mean a lot if you do. It helps me keep me motivated making more videos and pumping out content for you guys. So again, if you support the channel by liking and subscribing, thank you guys so much. Without you guys, I wouldn't be here. So yeah. And as for the comments down below, what do you think of this Imaginarium Theater? You think it's easy? You think it's hard? Do you wish to pull for Escoffier? Or, do you wish you didn't? Let me know in the comments down below. Just a random question out there that I wanted to throw out. And as always, thank you guys for watching this Imaginarium Theater video. And I'll see you guys in the next Gotcha video.